What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. This is the continuation from the previous Notinlist review video whereby we took a look at what the whole entire collection is all about, as well as going pretty in-depth review on the ZK down jacket, which straight up looks like some sort of Halo armor. Therefore, if you guys are more interested in checking out the jacket itself, or kind of wanting to have a better understanding of what the whole entire collection is all about, I highly recommend you guys to go ahead and check out that video first before coming to today's video. But before we continue to dive further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet. I am trying to get the channel to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so every little bit will count here. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby I've only set up to be $1 a month, and all of it will go into helping me to pick up new filming equipments so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. Jumping straight into the meat of the video, the ES Tactical Pants is the second piece that was released alongside the ZK down jacket in the latest collection by Notinlist titled Prologue. Now, if I recall correctly, the pants is supposed to be part of the armor system with the jacket that the characters will wear in the story. According to Xavier, who is the founder and also the designer, pattern maker, basically a one-man army for the brand, this pair of pants underwent more than a year of R&D and multiple different iterations that finally all led to this final design. Checking it out in person, it is such a cool pair of pants, and it really does show how much attention and time he has put into perfecting the pants. Firstly, I just really fell in love with how it fits in general. It's something that's very difficult to explain through words, but just the way it flows and how it sits on the lower body, it all comes together really beautifully, and it makes me keep wanting to wear the pants. I would say the silhouette leans more towards a straight cut, which makes it very easy to style regardless if you are into futuristic functional wear or not. By its own, it does have a more edgy look with a lot of angular patterns, but I still think you can fit it in a more casual or streetwear look. In addition to that, you have two colorways to choose from, which is the all black and also a gray variation, hence it just makes pairing with other pieces that much easier. You do have the ability to widen the ends of the pants out with the help of this massive zipper running across the entire cuff, and because it's positioned in a diagonal angle, it actually flares the ends of the pants out rather than widening the entire silhouette. So you do get more of a bell-bottom cutting, which honestly I think works really well here. One thing to take into consideration is that the pants are designed to be high-rise, which means that it will naturally sit around your waist area. Now, the benefit of that is that it will help to make your legs to look longer, but if you are the type of person who would like to wear your pants kind of under the belly button or just around the hip area, this pants will still fit you, but you have to take into consideration that the ends of the pants might potentially touch the ground, especially when it's fully flared out. If you choose to do so, over time, I do see the potential of the ends to start wearing out due to the friction between the pants and the ground. One way to go about this is pairing a chunkier sneaker with the pants, which will help to give more separation between the ends and the ground, and by doing so, it will help to preserve the bottom of the pants much longer. When it comes to sizing wise, I'm wearing a size 1 here, and while it does fit me properly, I would say a size 2 might have been a more comfortable fit around the waist area, but again, you have to factor in the length of the pants, especially if you are planning to wear it slightly lower. I'm 5'10" or 177 centimeters, and it fits me just nicely when I do have it on higher on my waist, which makes me believe if you are shorter than me, then it could be a little bit on the longer side. But if you don't intend to have the ends completely flare out, it's not really an issue, as there's just going to be some stacking at the end. Where this piece really starts to shine is the overall construction and materials being put together to make this pair of pants. The attention to details are incredibly high, with a lot of kind of angular patterns and cutting running throughout the entire pants. One of the best examples here is around the leg opening. As you can see here, instead of a traditional straight cut, there are angular patterns running across it, and almost every section of the pants, whether it be the knee area or the pockets, there are angular lines running across it, which really reminds me of the scribing patterns that you will find in Gunpla models. Moving towards the fabric material, the pants are constructed using two different types of material. materials, with the primary fabric being a 4-way stretch nylon, and because of this, the mobility and articulation of the pants are excellent despite it being a skinnier silhouette. The secondary fabric is a 100% polyester material that carries a silkier and shinier surface, which helps to give the pants some contrast and separation, as there are a lot of different panels and cutouts involved in the construction of it. Something to note is that on the side, the contrast between both fabrics is pretty high, but that's because the photos were taken using a flashlight, and due to the nature of polyester, it does reflect more light, giving it that glossy look. However, in normal everyday lighting conditions, you still are able to see the difference between the fabric materials, but the contrast is not that obvious. In terms of the hardware components, they did not cheap out in this department as well. The zippers all feel very nice and sturdy, and even the attached belt buckle is using an official Fitlock buckle head. All of this does help to add towards making the pants feel very sturdy and well built. When it comes to features, rather than just trying to add some additional gimmicks, I feel like the ES Tactical pants took the approach of trying to improve some pre-existing features that already exist in a lot of functional wear pants out there, and I feel like for the most part they did a very good job here. One of my favorite features of the pants is the built-in belt system. Now usually with a lot of these belt systems that I've seen, they have a more traditional style with a strap fastening that will have the excess strap just dangling about. But with the ES Tactical pants, the strap is a very strong elastic band, therefore there isn't any excess strap, and also it makes putting it on much quicker, especially with the help of the magnetic Fitlock buckle. Pocket and storage wise, you have 7 different compartments, and by far I would say the coolest part about the pants is just how incredibly well all the pockets stay flush or hidden, resulting in a rather minimal silhouette look, as none of the pockets particularly sticks out like a cargo pants, but still providing almost the same amount of storage space. Located just outside the hand pockets, you have these smaller pockets which are hidden along the seam lines, and it's concealed really well through the usage of very thin zippers. You can use it to store your earphones or car keys, and it's even deep enough to fit my iPhone 12 mini. For a larger storage space, you have the cargo pockets located on the side that actually is more towards the back of the pants, giving the front a much cleaner look. Personally, I think what they've done here is very thoughtful because it's positioned pretty high up, hence you don't have to bend down much to access the pockets, and if you were to realize, it actually molds together with the pants, hence there is nothing sticking out. Finally, the coolest pocket on the pants is the hidden pocket located at the back of the waist area. At first glance, it really does seem like a gimmick pocket because of the position and how small it looks, but actually it does have a rather good amount of space to be functional, and since it's located high on the waist area, you do not feel something poking you when you do sit down, which is an issue for most back pockets out there. And that is the full review of the ES Tactical pants, and to kind of just wrap the whole collection review up, I seriously love the direction the brand is moving as a whole, and in terms of the overall construction all the way down to the design of each piece, this is by far the best collection that they have released yet, and I would even put this as among the top collections that I've seen this year. Now if they are able to continue on this trajectory, I do believe they have the ability to seriously blow up one day. Once again, if you are interested in picking up the ES Tactical pants or the ZK down jacket, Notinlist is hooking everyone up who came from this channel with a $15 discount. All you have to do is under the order notes, type in RUI15 and you will be reimbursed back the difference to whichever payment method you paid with. In full transparency, I do get a little bit from the code, so if you do use it, not only are you saving yourself a little bit of money, but it also does help the channel out financially. If you have watched all the way to the end, I just want to say a massive thank you, because thanks to all of you, the channel finally qualified for monetization. It's still in the process of reviewing, but I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you, because without all of you guys kind of tuning in every single week, this would all not be possible. And I do hope, whether you did enjoy the videos or you hate them, at the end of the day, I just hope that you guys did gain something from it, whether it just be information or just pure entertainment value. Also, I want to take this time and opportunity to give a quick special shout out to all my Patreon subscribers who have been supporting the channel financially, which have helped to keep the channel afloat, especially when the channel is still not able to generate enough income for it to be sustainable. Thank you guys so much, and I truly appreciate every single help that you guys have been providing, and I hope that with your continued support, I can further expand the channel next year, but all of that will be discussed in an upcoming future video. For now, that's all I have for today's video. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.